Alright. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Good
wabarakatuh.
evening.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our weekly meeting, Speaking Practice Groups weekly meeting. My name is Ajab Usman. I am the host of this meeting as well as a moderator. Um, I think I'm also waiting for Brother Tamis to be co-host at this time. But let me start first with the introduction about Speaking Practice Group. So Speaking Practice Group began as a small group consisting of 5 people of IELTS students from Leaders English who met online to prepare for the speaking test using a simple meeting format. So that was initiation stage. Basically, it was private group July 2021. Then it progressed to open to public, to be a public meeting. Everybody is open. I mean, welcome to join our meeting in August 2021. So it was expansion stage. So with consistent support from Leaders English, SPG gradually opened its sessions to the public. Weekly meeting were introduced to welcome more learners. Then in April 2022, um, partnership with Fans Millennials Networks. So it was development stage. So SPG partnered with Fans Millennial Network Consulting to broaden its impact. This marked a new phase, transforming SPG into not just a learning community, but also a networking platform for young and aspiring professionals. It now plays a dual role as both an English learning hub and a youth empowerment platform through SPG mentorship. So that was SPG introduction. So if you want to know further about our community, just simply visit our website here, spg.leaders-english.com. We also have some recording of the previous weekly meeting, as you can see here on the previous speakers from 2021 until
Udah.
2026. So each speakers um, each speaker was equipped with the link, so you can simply click the link on each speaker, but of course not all in in particular year because of the constraint, or the recording were unavailable. But basically, you can find the recording through the link of each speaker here. And also we have mentorship program, so we are running now batch 3, but of course soon will open for both batch, probably February or March 2026 this year. So that was introduction about SPG and its programs. Now I would like also to read housekeeping rule announcement, but I think Brother Altamis is joining now. So Brother Altamis, you would like to continue with the housekeeping rules announcement. The time is yours.
Okay. Wait. Am I audible, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so in here, I have to read the housekeeping rules and announcement to make this a safe and supportive place for everyone. First, please remain respectful, cautious, and mindful of others during the session. The second, avoid sharing any personal information, contact details, or links to commercial products or potentially unsafe websites in the chat. Third, the host reserves the right to remove participants who disrupt the session. Fourth, keep your microphone muted at all times unless it's during the Q&A session, breakout rooms, or when the host specifically requests otherwise. Fifth, the session is being recorded. By participating, you consent to the recording of your video, name, and comments. Last, take full advantage of this opportunity to practice English and expand your network. Be proactive and contribute to the growth of this community. So, and here we have meeting agenda who will read it by the moderator. The moderator is Mr. Acep, so I give it back to Mr. Acep.
All right, thank you. All right then. So now we have speaker session soon, starting from 7:41 to 8 p.m. It is 20 minutes durations, but depend on the length of its presentation for sure. So then after that we have Q&A session, and everybody is encouraged to provide feedbacks, comment, or questions to our speaker. This is also the time for you to practice your English speaking, which is good. And after that, we have certificate session for both moderator and speaker. Well, so that is the first segment, and then after that, we have the second segment. The second segment is breakout room sessions. There are 2 breakout room sessions. Each will run around 15 minutes. And at the first breakout room, you'll be assigned to the room randomly. So we'll meet your speaking partner there, and please make use of the times to discuss the topic of the day. Or if you have you things that is more relevant, of course, you can use it. And after that, we have second breakout room 1, the same duration, 15 minutes. But that time, you will be partner. I mean, you can choose the room that you want to, and normally there is a coordinator of each room, so it will be more guidance from the coordinator. And after that, we'll have a session for new participants to introduce themselves. So for those who think that this is your first time, please be ready to introduce yourself at the end of the session. And we'll choose next moderator and presenter as well, so that next week we'll be ready for a weekly meeting. So that's all the meeting agenda of tonight. Now I'd like to introduce our speaker. All right, so this is our speaker of tonight, Mr. Ahmad Sahbandi, with the title My Journey in Learning English through SPG, or Speaking Practice Group, and its mentorship program. He graduated from Al-Azhar University, Cairo, Egypt. Wonderful. And currently he works as teacher and writer with field of interest, reading, traveling, and writing. Really fascinating activities. He currently lives in Ketapang, West Borneo, with special quote that he would like to share with us. Knowledge becomes meaningful when it's shared, practiced, and used to inspire others. So, without any further ado, let me invite our speaker of tonight, Mr. Ahmad Safandi. The time is yours.
Yes, thank you so much for the moderator. Wait a minute, I want to share. All right. Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi everyone.
Halo.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Okay. Thank you so much for moderator and advice participant. And tonight I want to sharing about my journey in learning English. Trust SPG and its mentorship. Before starting, my name is Ahmad Syabandi. You can call me Ahmad. And I'm gonna talk about my journey in learning English. Of course, my journey in English has not always easy, you know, uh, because I have also experienced when I start to learning Arabic language. At that time, I feel difficult first, but after I continue until 5 years ago in Egypt, especially, I feel comfortable when I studied Arabic language. And at that time, I want to sharing with another people in here my journey in learning English. Yes, right. The reason I decided to learn English because the first I want to take IELTS, and because I continue my study in Malaysia, especially in University Islam Selangor, the university must to me to take IELTS. However, at that time I not have basic about English. Uh, I think at that time the IELTS is, I can do it, because I at that time not understand about IELTS, what the IELTS and what the TOEFL like that. And the important I must to continue about my education in Malaysia, because 2 years ago I have opportunity to become Imam Tarawih and I get the opportunity. After that, I have friend. My friend give to me to, well, to looking for especially the university, and I find the university. At the time I also find the rector, and the rector in university give to me advice to continue in the university. After that, I decided to continue in the college. However, I not I not understand about English, but I believe when I studied English, I can do it. Second one, I want to speak English confidently, because the very important when I learning something, before that I learning Arabic language, the important is we can speak Arabic language. The time my purpose also to speak English confidently, especially because I stay in Malaysia, no, and I also stay in Islamic boarding school. with my student in here, I can practice more. After that, to master English language, it is of course because to challenge myself, and sometimes I reading book about English, I cannot catch up or not like that to uh, to change my my English. Yes. After that, I start learning English from start the age 26 in Kampung English Pare. Yes, because I already to renew visa in my university. I think 1 years ago, 2024. Yes, I the first to start to learning English. However, I not understand what the meaning can, what the meaning like 1, 2, 3, 4. I not understand all, but I no problem. I think I can if I start. And then I start in Pare for only about 1 month. I stay in Pare not long, but around 1 month, because after I studied in Kampung English, I have opportunity to got a job as a Quran teacher in Islamic boarding school in Malaysia. And I not thinking more. At the time I get job directly, and yeah, I think at the time 2025 January, 2025 January, you can see in, yes, you can see in the profile. It is the I start working and made an effort to practice my English, and I can practice also with many students in here, and I get the opportunity very well. Right? In Kampung English, I get 2 course. The first I taking a course in Karsna to improve my understanding of English grammar, because the Karsna course, it is famous about the how we can improve grammar. Yes, how we can improve grammar English like that. And then I also taking a private class to practice speaking. At the time I have tutor. My tutor give me must to me to improve my English with memories, always memories. At that time I until I can memorize until 20 vocabulary or 30 vocabulary every day, and I always practice and present about my experience, about the my education like that. And at that time I feel the my English very improved, and I know at that time is very difficult to me because I start my English. All right, after after I practice in the my school in Islamic boarding school with another people, with my student in here. I device to continue about the English preparation with Mr. Dennis and Mr. Asep. At the time, not I not I mistake start in June until August 2025, around 3 months. And I find my friend, the one of Mr. Yuslan, yes, the one Mr. Yuslan, and another people, another student, but Mr. Yulan can help me more to improve my English, and always advise to me to how I can struggle in English and no stop about the English. every day we must to learning like that. However, if we feel tired, we can watching movie like that. We watching about the English, watching videos like that. Anything. All right. After that, because at that time I feel not enough in my English and I feel the pronunciation. Sometimes I have mistake when I speaking English. I know Mr. Asep and Mr. Dennis may perhaps know about my speaking because I feel the my speaking is especially about the pronunciation because why I not prepare to English language because be, when I junior high school and senior high school, yes, I feel at that time I not prefer to learning English because the writing and the speaking sometimes different. Yes, it is my trouble, you know, different with I start learning Arabic language. The Arabic language it is the same with writing and speaking the same. Like we, I know, but someone or some people feel difficult about the Arabic language. Yeah, maybe it is. It depend on the person. Yeah. All right. At that time, because I feel the not enough my speaking, sometimes I wrong in the with I speaking like that. Mr. Dennis also advised to me to join in SPG, speaking practice group. At that time, I because I like to learning, I like to improve my English. At that time, I join Truth SPG, speaking language, and I get more opportunity to speaking regularly and help me improve my confidence and my fluency. But after I join, I think after I join one time, at that time I become a moderator. Wow, it is. Oh my God, I feel how I can do it. Yes, become a moderator. How? And after I send and I call to my Mr. Asep, how can handle about the moderator? And then my Mr. Asep give to me some video, and I at the finally I watching and I follow what the moderator like that. It is my experience with I join in the speaking practice group. All right. After that, maybe around 1 month, I consistent to join in SPG. Finally, I want to try also to start join new program called the mentorship. It is my mentor, Mr. Yuslan, Mr. Asep, and Mr.
Altamis.
Altamis, Mr. Altamis. The program is also can help me more to improve my English. I start December 2025 and I have also uh, I have also opportunity to how we can speak like them because I think they can speaking very well. How about me? Yes. How about me? I also can be I also can, but I must to try and try like that. All right, we will continue. Wow, it is my also my experience after I become a moderator. After that, in January, not long time, not long time. In the first, I January in the New Year's, I have opportunity about the resolution. The my resolution it is I become I become a host at that time. Wow, it is very interesting for me. The New Year's, I become mod host, but however, at that time, sometimes I make a mistake, but it is no problem. All right, it is my journey in when I joined in the SPG. The first, I become a moderator. After that, I become host. After that, tonight I become a speaker. Wow, it is interesting because I have opportunity to can learning English more like that. Right? Okay. We will be continue about the process of I'm learning English journey. About the mistake, the main problem I have experienced in English pronunciation is I said I said just now, my problem is pronunciation because yeah, because in English, like the writing sometimes different about the speaking, like we must understand about the EBCD and different with Indonesian A B C D like that. It is my struggle now. How about I can speak not have mistake like that. But because I not shy person, sometimes ask I'm asking about the pronunciation with my student in here. How about the pronunciation? Sometimes when I have mistake, sometimes my student correct to my pronunciation. It is actually uh, not it is actually very well because I have mistake. However, however, my student correct to me, and no problem because I still learning and I still struggle. It is, in my opinion, it is not big problem. But I think it is good to improve my English until I not have mistake again. After that, I did not take learning English seriously when I was in junior and senior high school. At that time when I studied English in junior high school and senior high school, I not seriously because it is, I think at that time the language it is not very important because I stay in Islamic boarding school and I stay in the Ketapang city, not I to be honest, not think more about how I stay in the future. But what happened? I stay in Malaysia now, and at the time, I actually not more thinking about how I stay in Malaysia. That's why I not seriously at that time, and no problem. And then I prefer to memorize Quran at that time. But until I not focus to learning another. At that time, I find uh, after that I find it difficult to understand English word. Sometimes I find difficult to understand English word because because at that time uh, because I'm reading book when especially about the rich dad poor dad when I not understand in the what book say. Sometimes I ask to my student like that. I not shy actually because I not understand. Yeah, sometimes I ask to get how the meaning like that, how we can understand the book like that. It is my journey also. All right. After the process of I'm learning English journey, this improvement, yes, terus continue practice, joining class, and speaking regularly with mentor and friend, I slowly improve my confidence. It is, of course, uh, terus continue practice because I stay in Islamic boarding school. I get opportunity to always speaking, and also I joining class with Mr. Asep and Mr. Dennis and speaking also until after prior sometime I use the English language, not Malaysia language and not Indonesia language. I use sometime I use the English language until the school become a habit with another student. All right. My motivation for joining SPG to improve my English. To improve my English speaking skills and to build good relationship with people who have the same learning goals. And one of the reason and my motivation to join in the SPG not about improve my English, but about I can find many friends in here, and I also can get relationship with another people in here, and I also we can one goes about the how we can speaking English very well. Okay, it is for me. Thank you so much. About I sometimes I have mistake. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wow. Please give a big applause to our speaker tonight, Mr. Ahmad Sahbandi. Really, really fascinating. And I know this is your personal journey, really inspiring as well. I love the way you progress. You improve a lot in speaking English, in learning English in general. And also you're such a determined person, I guess. Wow, you really have a big patience about learning English and as well as public speaking, and you, really, really wonderful. Okay, I hope everybody got inspired from your presentation. And yeah, I mentioned earlier, this is our Q&A sessions following up the speaker session. So anybody here wants to ask question, just raise your hand. So I'll call you to unmute. Okay, I know Mr. Dennis comes first. So Mr. Dennis, you can unmute your microphone, please.
Sure, Mr. Acep. Okay. Yeah, like what you said, Mr. Acep, I really want to give my big applause to Mr. Ahmad because, like I wrote in the chat box, you are one of the progressive students who always keep learning, and even though you make mistakes, everyone make mistakes. That's what I usually mention in the beginning. Even though I just want to give a bit correction, Mr. Ahmad, when you
Right?
mentioned about Agustus in English, nah, we pronounce it as August.
August.
There you
Okay.
go. So anytime we pronounce AU, in English, mostly we pronounce it as O. August, automotive, uh, autumn. Nah, that's the correction because you said that you want to have that corrections, right?
Yes.
I myself, Mr. Ahmad, said that I have problem to pronounce ra since I am Chadel, I cannot say er. So it's very difficult to say ra and ah. Ay, those two words are terrible for me. My questions to you, Mr. Ahmad. You
Alright.
already mentioned your motivations and and you said that you've been in many journeys from memorizing vocabularies, joining IELTS class, and now you're joining the speaking practice group session. My question is, for you, how can you, I mean, like this, in your personal opinion, from your first time learning English in Kresna, you mentioned before in the private course until now,
Yes.
you yourself, how do you think your English is improving? From scale 0 until 10, where are you now? 10 is very bad, very good. 0 is very low. That's my first question. And second of all, uh, right now, besides you joining speaking practice group, do you still always practicing English with your students, or how do you always make your English persistent? Only two questions for you, Mr. Ahmad, please.
All right. Thank you so much for the question. Uh, Firstly, how I find how I find my improved English like that, yeah.
Yes, like what's your English score now? 0 until 10, do
Okay,
you think?
okay. Uh, I want to share about my journey, especially when I start in Kampung English. At that time, I not understand all about the English. Have fun, meaning can I not understand? Meaning like book, of course, all we all understand, and I not understand about the meaning, like what difficult, different, like that. I not understand. That's why I feel at that time my English improve more, and I always memories every day until I get the vocabulary, 30 vocabulary, like that. My tutor give me to take the advantage, especially we until now stay in Kampung English in Pare. That's why I feel at the time I feel improve more. I feel improve more. And this after that, and because I take speaking privat, yes. That's why I feel the tutor pay attention more to me, and I always present my experience, my education, my family, like that. Every day I present about the 10 minutes every day. After that, when I find the new vocabulary, we write like that. That's why I feel my English improve more. And also I take in Kresna, especially about the grammar. Not a long time. I studied about 1 month the basic, base all basic, yes. But every 2 weeks we must to register, like that. In Kresna, I think I not improve more, because in Kresna sometimes the grammar, what we call mendalam gitulah,
Too deep, yeah?
pelajarannya mendalam. Yes.
Too deep.
That's why I get the basic, only basic until I can understand. Until now, around 1 month, I feel more improved. But after I move in the school, Islamic boarding school, I feel I I feel I not improve more, because sometimes I use English, sometimes I not use English, because I not because some vocabulary gone, yeah. It is the problem also, and I feel difficult at that time. I directly to reading about the Muet, Muet. Muet, it is like IELTS also, but MUET is especially in Malay, only Malay. And from January until July, I feel around 6 months, my English slowly. And after that, I joined in IELTS preparation with Mr. Dennis. Yeah, I feel start to improve regularly, and I want to try how I can answer the question, especially about the IELTS English. Yeah, until now, until after I get the IELTS preparation as and I continue to speak English in here, SPG, and I feel also confident, and I feel more improved because in 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 the school also I have teacher teacher English to give me opportunity to practice. That's why I every day I speaking English with another teacher in here. Like that. It is my experience and my journey in learning English. And another question
You
about
already answered my second question also, Mr. Ahmad. You know what? Since you joined my IELTS class, you've been speaking almost 40 minutes, brother. Remember, in IELTS, you must speak for 2 minutes. You speak for
yes.
40 minutes tonight. So I said 4 thumbs up. Wonderful, Mr. Ahmad.
Yes,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Awesome, awesome. All right, thank you for the question, Mr. Dennis Andreas. Really fascinating as well. But Mr. Ahmad, have you mentioned the score now? Your English from 0 to 10, as asked by Mr. Dennis
Yes.
already.
I would say Mr. Ahmad now is 7 above. Wonderful, Mr. Ahmad.
All right then, excellent. All right, I know somebody is raising a hand here, Mr. Yuslan. The time is yours. Please unmute your microphone.
All right. Test and audible.
Yes, please.
All right. So, thank you so much for this opportunity. I would like to really big applause to Mr. Ahmad Tabandi to
Thank you so much.
spend a lot of time to learn English. I really appreciated that everything. That I don't know exactly if those people in here know. Sometimes we call by phone by WA or we talk about many things about in the futures, but I really want to know that what the obstacle that you already face now, as I think like as a English learners, when we try to learn about English as a language, I think that Mr. Ahmad Shabandi also already know about speaking in Arabic, speaking in Indonesia also. But I would like to ask that when you try to memorize some vocabulary in English, it's gonna be a course influence to vocabulary in Arabic. Sometimes, like when you want to try to speak something in Arabic, but you just only remember in English. I don't know exactly if, of course, but sometimes it also happened to me because when I was a kid, my second language is Arabic, but when I try to learn English, my Arabic is disappear, so gone. So my Arabic is gone. So I cannot speak and understand about Arabic at all until now. So I just want to know, this is in your case, you already faced with this situation when you try to remember a new vocabulary. It happens to your vocabulary in Arabic.
Right. Right. The question I want to try. I remember about the first I learning English. at that time, when I practice with my friend, sometimes I remember about the vocabulary Arabic, and sometimes I speak Arabic directly. Not English Arabic, not English language. Yes, this first time when I start my studied English like that. Uh, Sometimes my friends say to me, "Why you say like that? What you say? It is not English. It is Arabic like that." I feel at that time, yeah, I feel difficult how I can consistent because my man at that time about the Arabic, yes. But until now, when I scrolling, when I open the videos, when I find the mashayikh or teacher when to speak Arabic language, I still learning first and I heard first. Yeah, like that. Until my Arabic language not gone all like that. However, I feel the some vocabulary Arabic and I not understand, but overall I know. It is about the main idea in English like that lah. I understand about what we said overall, what we Mashayikh or Ustad say about the Arabic. I know what the meaning, what the main idea like that. That's why I still keeping the watching videos, and sometimes I until now I join in the some learning some knowledge about Arabic language. Uh, like that, Mister.
That's lovely. You have a lot of questions, Mr. Islan.
No. It's enough. It's enough.
That's
Okay.
all right. Interesting discussion as well. So, uh, connecting Arabic, learning Arabic to learning English as well, and Mr. Yusan mentions his own experiences about the difficulties in trying to keep Arabic, uh, Arabic knowledge, his understanding in Arabic, but in fact it disappeared when he was learning English. But how about now, Brother Yusan? I'm trying to to ask you. Do you still? You have such experience, and how about now? I mean, you had experience in the past. How about now?
Okay. So I think that I don't know exactly because that's on my priority. So I just read the all data. So which language that I really which the language can open the job opportunity large or huge. So I think that one of the biggest thing that I when I try to which language that I can learn. Perhaps that I just really want to know about still want to learn about Arabic also, but I just only to remember, but it's still difficult to keep in my mind, but I don't know have to urgent to learn about this. So I just into right now in the Mandarin, so I learned a lot of about Mandarin.
That's interesting fact. Okay, I think I was amazed by the content of Mr. Ahmad Sahbadi on Instagram. If you have visited his Instagram, I think Mr. Ahmad Sahbadi shared a lot inspiring story about Islam. I mean about what we call yeah Islamic content um about fiqh or sort of things. But that's public speaking and answering questions from participants from public But now I was thinking also how to connect with all those past experiences, and probably that will be something great if we talk more about that during our mentorship, perhaps. Because learning Arabic is something also I'm passionate about, but I haven't tried yet. I mean, I know we are Muslim, mostly, of course, use Arabic for ibadah, right? But still, maybe need to dig more with the understanding and how to use it in a daily life. But let's see if we can come up with something great together in our mentorship program in terms of public speaking and also learning both language, Arabic and English. All right then. So, is there any more question from audience, from participants, please? You can just simply raise your hand and I'll call you to unmute your microphone. Okay, if no, I think let me also ask, then we'll end the speaker session. So my question to you, Mr. Ahmad Sabandi, I know you have reached one New Year resolution being host here. My question is, what is your other New Year resolutions in regard with learning English?
Okay, right. My resolution in the new year, in this year, I want to get IELTS in in this year.
Mm,
Probably in April or May, I
mhm,
get the IELTS because before I finish about my visa in Malay, I must to have IELTS certificate before, I think before June
mm,
or May, I must to me have certificate IELTS. That's why I have time to prepare until I feel confident, yes, to take IELTS. However, what happened in the future, but yeah, uh, my daily to improve English until I can get the band. What 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 hope in my university? The band is, I think, 5.5, 5.5. Target in my university is 5.5. Like that. It is my resolution to in this year. Also, because continue in University Islam Selangor, I want to finish also about my thesis. It is second one after I get the IELTS. I want to move in another lesson. There is about my writing, and I want to struggle to finish my thesis like this, Mister.
Oh, hopefully, all your dreams come true this year, and of course, we are all supporting you to achieve all those targets this year. All right, that's all of tonight. I mean, the speaker session. So we have had questions from Mr. Dennis, Mr. Yuslan, and myself. And I think our speaker already answered all those questions very well. So wonderful. Before we move to the next segment of this event, do you have any closing statement, Mr. Ahmad Sambadi?
Yes,
Yes, please.
I think we always to learning. However, when we stay learning anything, yeah, not only about the English language and Arabic language, and we can learning something like experience about the another people like that. The important is we must to learning because we still stay in world. And then according Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he 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 give to advice to always to learning. Yes. The Arabic is Tolabul ilmi faridatun ala kulli muslimin. It is enough for
Awesome.
me, Mister.
All right, wonderful. I love your last statements, long life learning. That we want also, I mean, in mentors program, we want to introduce the strategy to mentees, how we deal with or address with the how we address long life learning, what everyone has in terms of strategy in doing lifelong learning. I think it would be such a great insight. So hopefully we can collaborate more in terms of how to conduct long life learning in many fields, including English. So wonderful. So now I think the speaker session is done. I would like to give the session to host, please.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Acep and Mr. Ahmad, for the Q&A session. And so we move to the next session. Next session is, if I'm not mistaken, it's a certification. Yeah, certificate. Yeah.
That's right.
So wait a second. Yeah. So we will have the certificate session for the speaker, just the speaker, because like the moderator is the one of the owner, founder in okay, that. Yeah, I could that. Yeah. Okay.
Of course. Yeah, it's weird if I also give certificate to myself.
Yeah, that's why in here we have his signature.
All right. Okay, Ms. Samadi, thank you so much for being speaker
All right.
tonight. This is a token of appreciation for you. Now, previously you have, I mean, you got the certificate as a moderator, but now here there is a clear words here as speaker, so it should be something that you're proud of. So thank you so much. Let's have picture together then.
Count 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
All right then, back to host. Okay, group picture perhaps, yeah, the Delta.
Yeah, firstly we have group picture first. After that we have topic of the day. Yeah, topic of the day.
Oh, wow.
So if you don't mind to open your camera, please open the camera. Mr. Farhan, Miss Valentina, Brother Nabil, Sister Afa, Mr. Muhammad Syafiq, Kia, Z. Nah, oke.
Wait a moment.
Oke. Oke. Count 3 guys. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, for the second, yeah, for the commentation purpose.
Brother Yuslan and Brother Altanis, where is your t-shirt?
Nah, yeah, I forgot to use it. Yeah.
So,
Oh, what
Okay.
happens?
your t-shirt.
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot, sir. Count 3 for the second picture. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So the next session is topic of the day session. So wait, I have to open the okay. This is the topic. Topic of the day. Topic of the day. If you want to volunteer to read this topic of the day for tonight, please just unmute yourself or like
Raise your hand.
raise your hand. Yeah.
Anybody?
Anybody? If
No
not,
one, yeah.
no one, then Mr. Islan.
Oh, okay.
I just kidding.
Oh, me?
Yeah, never mind if you want to.
Okay. Topic of the day. SPG provide a supportive environment where mentorship play an important role in language development. Mentors guide learners patiently, correct mistakes kindly, and give clear examples of correct English usage. This made learning feel safe and less stressful. Support from peers also help, as everyone encourage each other to speak without fear of being judged. Because of this positive atmosphere, learners become more motivated to practice English regularly and improve step by step. Regular practice in SPG help build both language skills and personal confidence. Through discussion, presentation, and simple conversation, learners use English in real situations. At first, speaking was difficult, but frequent practice made it easier over time. Slowly, confidence grew, not only in speaking English, but also in expressing ideas and opinions clearly in front of others. Topic question. First, or one, how do mentorship, emotional support, and regular speaking practice in SPG help learners improve their English skills while also building confidence in daily communication and social interactions? Second, in what ways can a supportive learning environment like SPG encourage students to overcome fear, practice English more actively, and develop stronger self-confidence over time? All right,
Okay, thank you, Mr. Islan.
great one.
Because I don't know why, what should I say a topic of the day, so I gave it that. Okay, so we move to the breakout room session. In this room, apa namanya? You will have randomly the partner of the at the breakout room you will be randomly with some partner. It will be 2 or 3 people in one room. So yeah, I think so without further ado, we will start. It is for 15 minutes. So I open our room, start from now.
All right, I'm here.
Oh,
All right, so probably Mr. Ahmad. Ahmad, you wanna lead the session here, please, with the topic of the day, of course.
wah.
So let me share again the topic of the day. So we're gonna discuss it
Okay.
together in this breakout room. First of all, welcome Miss Nadira Azra Salsabila. Is this your first time, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Welcome to our speaking practice group. I know you sent message to me and then you already joined our group, so welcome. And soon I think, all right. So I just opened the link for fourth batch if you want to. So just simply click, click the link on our website for next batch mentorship program, which is the fourth batch. It's supposed to start in let me think. Okay, March. So I think it will start on March 2026. So it will be a great opportunity for you to join. All right. So what we are going to discuss probably Mr. Ahmad Samadi. You can start probably from the first question. This is the one that I just captured the screen.
Right.
Number one, perhaps. How do mentorship, emotional support, and regular speaking practice in SPG help learners improve their English skills, but also building confidence in their communication and social interactions? Probably you want to share your personal experience, Ms. Ahmad, about this. How?
When I joined in the, especially about the SPG and about the mentorship, I have opportunity and I feel also to my speaking for a time improve, and I also feel the mentor get to me like Mr. Islan when I feel tired like that and I feel what the finally to learning English, and sometimes I feel my English not improve more, uh, and I believe in this process like like my experience about the Arabic language. I learning Arabic language not enough about the 1 years and 2 years, and until I continue in the Egypt. I studied in Egypt around 5 years, and until now I feel not enough also to learning Arabic language because the Arabic also have also must to me to practice. When I not practice, sometimes we the vocabulary Arabic sometimes gone, you know, and especially about the holiday there. About the holiday, we cannot learning, we cannot the Mashayikh, and it is trouble also. That's why I believe it is the process. I think it is still have progress to improve more. And I only one years to study English. That's
Wow.
why I believe I
Not
must
long, not
to
not long time ago, right? You started learning English. Not long
yes.
time ago. Okay. It's been 1 year. Until from the beginning of uh from the beginning you learn English up
Mm.
until now. It's been around 1 year. That's really really interesting fact. So now I would like also to ask questions to our new participants, Miss Nadira Azra. Probably this is probably not really relevant question, but I can replace with the better one for you, the better person of the first question. Uh, I mean, your experience, can you tell us your experience in learning English so far, either in your university or in other places? You can share with us.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Nadira. Currently I'm studying at IPB, majoring animal nutrition, and I have motivation to learn English because I want to study outside Indonesia, so I have to get my IELTS, and my journey of learning English is actually I tried a couple English course, but I feel I'm not improve. I'm not improved that much. It because I rarely speak English every day, and I haven't met a friend that I can talk in English. So I found this speaking practice group on Instagram. So it's interesting for me if I join this community that I have a safe place to learn English without being judging, and the most important is I can also have a mentor that can guide me to learn English and speak more confidently.
That's interesting. It's such um such a big motivation as well, how to learn English, and I mean how to be a better person in mastering English language, and how your big dream also to come abroad. I mean to go abroad for study, master degree. Um, that's it. That's stretching. I think yeah, exactly. We have safe place for running all those activities. We are supportive environment here, and I think you can achieve what you want to get from us. And I also love your journey. I mean your plans to go abroad. If I might know what country you want to get there for your study.
Actually, I have a couple plan of country that I want to try. There's a New Zealand because I'm majoring animal science, so I looking for the country that have the potential of animal science. The first is New Zealand, and the second is the Europe country like Netherlands or Germany or Japan maybe. But now I still planning, and right now is focusing of my thesis um and graduate soon, so I can prepare more early for master.
All right, I think that's also interesting plan, European countries or New Zealand. Why not Australia?
Is actually Australia is actually a
Is it in your list? Is it in your list or no?
but no, it's not in my list.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I'm looking for the university that have a good ranking,
Mm,
and the faculty the faculty of animal science too.
all
But
right.
maybe Australia. I want to deep research about university in Australia.
Yes, of course. Yeah, yeah. That I think New Zealand, of course, is part of the well-known country for animal science. Australia also has for sure. But of course, if you ask me what university, I think if you're interested in knowing further, you might first check the University of Queensland. That's the first the first university. I mean, top ranked university in agriculture, as including animal science. But of course, the times. I mean, of course, the ranks keep changing, right? And see, just see the current one, either still in the top rank, in Australia, or maybe other university replace that position. But I think it's still worth it to see if you want to. Again, animal nutrition is an interesting fact. Back then, 2018, I also had a sort of mini research at the University of Queensland related to INDF, or indigestible neutral detergent fiber. So this is a part of the my research, which was about measuring INDF content in forage across Queensland and see if I could formulate the equation by what we call, there is the name, okay, hard to remember. So basically trying to have a rapid assessment, right? Using infrared, so that the output of this research is the equation. So this equation will be used by people who are measuring the INDF content on forage available in Queensland. So we tested many samples of forages from the north Queensland to the middle, to the south as well. So we had a range of varieties of forages so that we could have robust equations so that when it tested, the result will be similar to the manual assessment, or at least, not at least 80 to 90% similar. So maybe more than 90, I think. So it would be beneficial for farmers, researchers, when it comes to the difficult situations to do manual assessment. They don't need to go to laboratory to assess that. They just pick some samples and use the infrared and IRS, if I'm not mistaken, and then the result will appear soon, quickly gain from the tool. So that was my research back in 2018. I believe the researchers or the lecturers still there, but I heard also that they moved to the north part of Queensland or Southern Queensland University. But again, I have good connection with them. So if you want to ask me or to connect to them, in case you have interest in that area of research, probably I can connect you with those researchers or my previous supervisors there.
Oh,
That's interesting. It's actually my research now is I'm focusing on forage nutrition. So that's really interesting, your research.
Yeah. You can contact me more about that. And I don't think that I would continue with the same field for my PhD or for another master degree. No, I'm interested in another field. But let's see. I'm not now I'm interested in business and consulting sort of things, so I want to change a little bit from my animal science major. But again, if I look for PhD, perhaps I should be in line with my previous master degree program. But if I want to take another master, probably I want to change it for maybe business or consulting in this. So thank you, guys.
All right. All right, we move to the second breakout room. Sorry. So we move to the second breakout room. I'll create the room like 3 breakout rooms. Participant choose room. For the first one, the coordinator is Mr. Ahmad Syahbandi. Room 2, Nabil. Room 3,
Why me?
it will be me, guys. Okay. The room 3, it will be me, Altamis. Sorry.
Wah, nepotisme.
I open our sorry, Bill. I open our room start from now.
All right. So, hmm.
So we can choose which room that we want to join, right?
Sure, sure,
That's right.
sure.
That's right. That's right.
We choose by ourselves anything.
Yeah,
Yes,
you choose
please.
by yourself.
There are 3 rooms available.
Yeah. I will join Mr. Ahmad.
Yes,
The room
please.
one
It's
with
Pavantina. It's been a long time.
and room two with Mr. Nabil, and room three is yay.
So let's go to room 3, Brother Yuslan. I think we got Z generation there. You
Oh
are
my
also
God,
Z. Oh, Alpha generation. Millennials, Z, and Alpha will be in the same room. Let's go.
I don't know exactly with
Are you
with
Z? Are you Z generation or Alpha generation, Brother Yuslan?
who
You.
Z.
How about Alpha? Alpha should be Alpha generation, right?
Alpha.
Alpha, yeah.
I suppose that Alpha.
Alpha, yeah. So let's go then to room 3. We're gonna have different generation.
Oh my God, it's kind of really hard. I don't know what topics to talk.
Different generation at the same room. Let's go.
Yep.
Hi, I said to Mr. Yuslan here, we will have participants from different generations.
Okay.
Millennials generation, Z generation, and Alpha
Alpha
generation.
generation.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have invited the Sams to Mr. Yusan to come over here. But let's see if he still stay in the main room or
Yeah, I think yeah.
I think I
Now.
I think I have to move him to here
Yeah.
because
Force,
I
forcing.
recommended him to go to room 3. Okay then. Finally we got you
Ah.
here. Hey brother Yusan, you can't escape. You
Welcome.
already
Oh man.
I said you can't escape. You already told to come here to room 3 because we are in a room with different generation here. Just wondering, Brother Altamis, are you Z generation or Alpha?
No, I'm Z generation, sir.
How
Yes,
about
yes.
Z? How about Z? Z, are you Alpha?
Z is Z. Gen Z.
Oh,
Z
Gen
generation.
Z. Okay, Gen Z. I did the same, but only Alpha here. Your sister, yeah.
Yeah, it's Alpha. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, Alpha.
Alpha, yeah, okay. Alpha, do you understand what we are talking about?
Mm.
No or yes?
No.
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 What a person.
All right. Okay, so I mean, let me also paraphrase. So here we are 5 people, right?
Yeah.
Me, Brother Yuslan, Brother Altami, Sister Z, and you. We were born. We were born, of course, different year, but there is certain things here in terms of period. You know, uh, do you know the alpha generation? Alpha generation, Gen Alpha.
I think she doesn't know,
Oh,
sir.
she doesn't know yet. Okay, then. Basically, we are in different age, of course, but quite long. I mean, big different. So if we categorize our age, we are we have different generation. Me, millennial generation. Uh, Z, Altamis, and Yuslan are in Z G generation, and Alpha
Uh,
Alpha generation. who else in Alpha generation? I think only Z, yeah. Only Afaf, yeah.
Yeah, Afaf.
Afaf and who else in our SPG?
Oh, Mr. Farhan.
Hi, Mr. Farhan.
Hello,
Who
Mr.
came to in here?
Okay, Mr. Farhan, are you Gen Z as well? Of course.
I think I am a millennial.
Oh, millennial.
Sorry,
No
what?
way. No
Sorry,
way.
what year,
Fake
sir?
Gen Z.
What?
When
Sorry?
are you? When you born, sir?
The year you born.
Can we not talk about age
No,
here?
no, 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 no. Just asking.
Because no problem.
I don't
99
want to be feel like an old people.
No, I mean I'm 1990.
Huh?
Wow.
No.
1990?
Yes. Yes. How about you? I mean, yeah, of course. I think it's quite. I know it's not a pleasant thing to talk about age, but okay. I know. I think you have admitted that you are millennials, and I'm millennials as well. Brother Yuslan and Brother Altamis are Z
Gen Z.
generation. Afab is Alpha generation. So Afab is in elementary school, right?
Yeah.
Grade 4 or grade 5?
Yeah, grade 4. Yeah, grade 4.
Grade 4. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, then who is the leader in this room? I think Brother Altamis, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, please guide us with the discussion with the millennials and Alpha and Z generation.
I don't know what will we.
Please guide us to the heaven.
Gen Z is the future leader. Come on, Gen Z.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know
Where to start. I think you can start. You don't know where to start. Probably start with New Year resolution, perhaps. That's from millennials' idea.
New Year resolution.
Solution.
Yeah, I know most of you have made. I mean, most of you have made the New Year
The
resolution.
list of resolution of 2026.
Actually, for me, that is the first time I heard about it. So people make some kind of resolution in every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's
so old.
honest answer. That's honest answer.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How about Brother Yuslan?
I don't know exactly that.
You haven't. You didn't spend certain time at the beginning of this year or maybe New Year Eve to reflect yourself, and then okay, I need to write down something as part of your goal this year.
I suppose that for determine my goals is already, but when facing the new year, that I just only to adjust with all the times that I have to make sure that it's still in the right way or not, because it's something like when in the middle of way you cannot stay only the straight it. You just have to adjust or adapt with any situation or stuff. So I think that is like when years ago, I think that I just want to focus on deep learning about linguistics, but unfortunately in the new year I just already changed all of stuff for only focus my proposal to as a last year.
I mean your thesis.
Mm.
Okay, good luck then with all the stuff. I mean your study final year, by the way. I know. Okay, then how about you, Brother Altamis? Do you have something want to achieve this year?
Actually, like for the resolution, I'm not like yearly, nah. I'm like weekly and monthly.
Oh,
Like
really?
every day I do it
Okay.
because like what I want to do tomorrow, I have to list it this like
Mhm.
this night before I sleep, and then tomorrow I have to achieve this. If I'm not achieving the memorizing Quran like that, like I have to more apa namanya untuk nambah
Okay.
di keesokan harinya.
Is it individual resolution or you have also some organizations that you are
Nah,
joining?
it's individual. Yeah, just individual, sorry.
Okay. I think maybe some of you also have some resolution, but a collective resolution, like for organization that you are working with or you are leading. But that's, I think, interesting as well to discuss here. Probably, Mr. Farhan, you have something to achieve this year, either individually or your organization.
Okay, thank you. I I don't quite follow the trend about New Year resolution
Mm-hmm.
because for me life feels linear.
Life
I
must
mean,
go on.
life must go on. Yeah, life must go on. I mean, for me myself personally, I have target, of course. I have plan, of course, but I never think to classify it by the year
Mm,
because my plan for my life would be very long. I mean,
mm,
when I'm 30s, when I 40s, when I 50, I have a target
mm,
my for that specific age when I reach them.
For long
But
term, yeah.
yeah,
mm.
like that. But for New Year resolution, I didn't do that. Maybe
Okay,
because
how
I'm
about
not
okay, let me change the question then. Anything you want to achieve this year, 2026?
anything I want to achieve this year. I hope I could land a scholarship.
That's interesting. What kind of scholarship you want to apply?
Uh, First, I want to achieve beasiswa unggulan because
Mm,
I am already a student
mm,
and I miss my chance at LPDP and I
mm,
continue my studies
mm,
right now with my own money
mm,
and in my university is
mm,
it is quite expensive for me. So
mm.
I think I want to achieve a scholarship to help my funding.
Oh, that's interesting. Are you taking now a master degree?
Yes, I'm taking a master degree right now.
Ah, interesting. Where do you study now?
Indonesia University.
OE.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you are now hoping to get beasiswa unggulan from LPDP, or
I can't get an LPDP
oh,
because I already accepted in the university. Uh, the first reason I failed LPDP is very funny because it is
mm,
not because I failed the test. It is because I don't follow the step to apa namanya register the LPDP. I thought if
oh, you
I
already won this scholarship, but you didn't, but you failed to re-register or what?
no, I haven't get the scholarship,
Mm,
but my plan is first I want to get accepted to the university and then
that's right.
apply scholarship in
Yes.
LPDP. But
Yes.
I don't know if I want to apply, I need to ask my studies to be halt not to be directly enter the university.
Mm.
So I miss my chance there.
Okay. So it's supposed to apply LPDP first or university first?
It can be both,
Okay.
but if I do it correctly, I should be asking for apa ya namanya
Letter of acceptance?
No, not letter of acceptance, but penangguhan masa kuliah.
Oh, I see.
I didn't apply for that, so I cannot join. I cannot
Mm.
register to LPDP. So I
Oh,
failed there, and it is very discouraging because I not failed in the test. I failed in the administration stuff.
that's right.
Thanks.
That's right. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, hopefully you get better one. Any funding or scholarship.
Yeah,
Perhaps
yeah.
this
Thank
year.
you, Mr. Acep.
All right. I know breakout rooms is going to end soon, but thank you everybody. Let's meet again in the main room. See you.
Okay.
Calling.
All right, we're back.
We're back. We're already back. Okay.
Yeah, room one still there.
Oh yeah? Wow.
Oh yeah? Oh, okay.
Exclusive topic perhaps.
Maybe. It can be.
Between exclusive or personal.
Wow.
Bro, personal.
Actually, they're talking about Arabic and English.
Oh,
I
Seems like they
see.
have the same background, guys.
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about networking. How to
True.
connect people with the same background must be really fast to connect, right? All right, back to the host.
All right. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we already have come this session to the end. So I think we have a new participant, yes, sir, Mr. Acep. We have
I
Mr.
think so.
Farhan, Miss Nadira. So, Miss Nadira, could you please introduce yourself? Where do you come from, and where do you get this community from?
Hello everyone, my name is Nadira. I'm from Bogor, but I was born in Bekasi. In Bogor, currently I'm studying in IPB, so this is my last year, and I'm doing my research for my thesis. And first of all, why I know Mr. Dennis, because Mr. Dennis is teach to my class for TOEFL preparation, and he sent about leader academy in
Leader
Leaders
There's
English.
English.
leader English.
leader English. So yeah, and because I follow the Instagram account, I saw the feeds on Instagram about this meeting. So immediately I contact to Mr. Dennis. I said I want to join this meeting. So he gave Mr. Acep number. So yeah, that's why I joined this meeting tonight. And it's very coincidence because I was looking for the community that have the safe place for me to speak confidently in English, and also because I want to learn English more. I think this community is very good for me, and yeah, I hope I can join the mentorship for the next batch. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Nadira. And we have the second new participant. So, Mr. Farhan, could you unmute yourself and introduce yourself and where did you know this community?
Okay, thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Farhan. As you can see from my background, I am joining IELTS short course with Mr. Dennis as the teacher. And I know this community, of course, from him. He gave the link to the Zoom meeting and asked us to join this Zoom meeting. And because I have a free time, I try to join this and yeah, well, to improve and practice my English.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Farhan. So, if you want to join our WhatsApp group, this is the QR code, and I already sent the link to the chat group. Yeah, to the chat box. I mean, sorry, chat group. Bruh.
Don't worry.
Any water?
Bruh. Okay, so the session is already has come to end. So before we close the session, we still have to choosing the next moderator and presenter. So if you want to volunteer to be the moderator or presenter, you can ask me or ask in here and unmute yourself. I mean, yeah. If you want to be the speaker or moderator, you can unmute yourself and ask, I want to be the moderator or speaker. That's it. Sorry, I have to. If you want to, if you all don't want to be the
I want to be
speaker
a
and
moderator.
moderator,
Moderator.
sorry, who?
Mr. Yusan.
Okay, sorry.
Moderator.
So
What a good strategy! What a good strategy! I mean, let Wheel of Name decide. Let Wheel of Name decide. If the Wheel of Name decide Mr. Yusan is speaker, that's the priority, right? That's the priority.
Okay. Sir,
I know that.
okay, sir. Okay. Wait a second.
Politic in SPG, I guess.
Yeah. Learn about politics is one thing that that is the wrong way from Mr. Asep. So I try to implement that.
Yeah. Pragmatically
wait a
think.
second.
Pragmatic thinking.
Miss Valentina.
Ready focus.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Alright.
Bill and the last one Z. Okay. Share screen first. Is there okay? My screen already seen by you all, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so we choose the next presenter
Speaker.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, presenter first.
Only
Speaker.
presenter.
Door. Itu me. Okay then. Okay. Okay.
I thought Mr. Yuslan.
Good luck.
Yeah. Same as me.
No.
Boomerang.
No.
Yeah. So okay then. Mr. Yuslan will be the moderator and I'll be the next presenter.
Yeah, of course, I will be host or I will be host. Or
okay then.
or if Mr. Ahmad somebody wants again to be host, I think feel free. I think I can offer to all mentees to be hosts, but if no, I think I will be.
Okay. So the session is already come to end. Thank you everyone who already joined this weekly session, and good evening.
Oh,
And
wait a
we'll
second,
see
Mr.
you
Ahmad.
all.
Brother Altamis, I think quick information for mentorship batch 4.
Yeah.
It's already the link already open. I mean, I have allowed the new participants
Okay.
to fill the form. So I think you can share as well to your college, to your friends or family. Simply visit our website, or you can scan this QR code. The fourth batch is for the fourth batch mentorship now it's open. The realization or the implementation or discuss will run in March, of course. Yeah, please make your time. I mean, be ready with this opportunity. Or if you want to know more about mentorship program as well, I think you can just simply read this website as well. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. I forgot. I want to ask what. Sorry. Okay. So we already have to come to the end. Thank you, Mr. Acep, for the quick information, and we'll see you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
Brother
you
Altamis.
everyone
Thank
for
you
coming.
all.
Everyone.